All right, so the first step that you're going to do is you're going to take this individual grid student 1 tracking sheet and you're going to go to File, make a copy. And then you can call it whatever your team name is, maybe your English class, whatever you want, but we're going to post it into Google Classroom. So once you have your copy, you'll go over to your Google Classroom. Add an assignment. We're going to skip that step, but you'll just add it as an assignment. Make a copy for every student would be that step. So every single student gets this tracking grid. Their name will be at the end of this spreadsheet. So you can decide if you want to keep column B or if you want to get rid of column B. Since their name will be at the top, no, keep it. I lied. You're going to need it for your master spreadsheet because if you don't have the name on it, then you won't know whose data is what. So on that first day, when the students get this assignment, tell them in column B, so B4, they're going to type their name right in that column. If they don't, the students, you won't know who is who. So that's going to be really, really important. Yep, so we've got Leanne right here. She's typing in her name. Leanne's going to go ahead and mark 1A and 1B and 1C as working. You're going to use this spreadsheet the entire year. So I would make box C, D, and E as generic as you want to make it because you can have the students edit, but you won't be able to as a teacher unless you go into every single student's Google Sheet and do that. So what we're going to do next is open up a blank Google Sheet. We're going to just go to the one that we had though, Leanne. Mm-hmm. And you're going to begin to import all of those Google Sheets. It is a ton of setup. So feel free to do all this in one place or keep it separate. But what you're going to do is we're going to go to row 3 because we already set up 2 other individual tracking sheets. And you're going to type import range or equals import range. And then you're going to add a parentheses. Or it did it for you. You're going to go over to the tab where there is that one student. You're going to copy the URL, but it's going to be after the D in spreadsheets. So 1X, and your numbers will be different all the way before edit. So that 0 is where you're going to copy. So you're going to do Command C for copy. Go back to the tracking sheet, and you're going to paste it in there. And then you're going to quotations, I believe. Wasn't it a comma?
Yes. Was it afterwards?
Yeah. And then you're going to write another quotation after that comma. Perfect. And then I think it was A4. Was that the right row? Go back to your sheet. It will be the same for every single student if you set it up, but we just have to make sure. So it's A4 to AP. But I'm just going to do A4 to AZ is what we're going to type. And then enter. And it's going to load. You're going to click that box and hit allow access. And then student Leanne should pop up once it's finished loading. Yeah, I tried that. I think there's a space in between your commas. Maybe. Is there?
I don't think so.
Okay, it looks.
There we go.
There we go. What was wrong with it?
I think it was the quotation after the Z.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure it's perfect or you'll get that error message. And if you need help, just see me or Leanne. She's an expert now. The next steps, if you want the colors to change, you're going to go into Tools. And I lied. Click up by the A and the 1 first, Leanne. like that little box in between. It's like in the middle, be above 1. Yeah. Yeah, click that box. Go to insert. Nope, it's under format. Format. We're just clicking around and you're going to get conditional formatting. And this is what will change the colors on the tracking sheet. And so then you'll go where it says is not empty. You're going to click that drop down.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to do text contains. So the one underneath it. And I'm going to type I'm good. Just the way, do it exactly the way that you have it on the tracking sheet. So if there's a capital, make sure you have that capital. If there's a period or exclamation mark, make sure you have that. And then you can change the color where the paint bucket is. So when I do I need help, I might change that to red because then I know that student needs help, where green I usually know is a good thing. So I'm going to hit done, but you can make it any color green that you might want. And now you can see that all those I'm goods are green. If I want to go ahead and add another role and then do working a certain color, so text contains where it says is not empty. And then I type in working again, exactly the way it's typed. And then I'm going to do the drop down and I might do blue or whatever color you're thinking. And then done. And now all of those should change. And did we figure, was there anything else? I think that was it, right?
Yep.
Okay, and so you'll do that for all of your students. Yes, it's a lot of setup, but once it's set up on Mondays or Fridays, whatever day you decide, you'll just tell the students, hey, go in there, delete your data. So we're going to go back to Leanne's individual sheet. And all she has to do is click box 1A to 1C and hit delete. And then it will update on your sheet. So then you, oh, underneath where it says working, take all those boxes and just hit delete. Yeah, or do that. Oh, just click it and hit backspace. There you go. And so then I can go back to my tracking sheet when I'm ready for the new week's activities and I can go, okay, this student does not have that complete. Like Stephanie, she did not do it on 1C. I need to go talk to her and see if she's starting the week or if she needs to delete all of her data from the previous week. And then we can reuse the sheet. If you want to set this up every week, you can, but it's going to be a lot of work. Right. I think that was it, right?
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching.